Mr. Neutrality. He's very neutral. Nigel Starmer-Smith will be calling the action. And what a cracker it's going to be. Don't go anywhere. New Zealand taking on Fiji next at the Gold Coast Sevens.
The opening event of the HSBC Sevens World Series, the Gold Coast Cup Final, New Zealand versus Fiji. And by coincidence, well, that's not coincidence, a repeat of last year's final. That was a triumph for Fiji on that occasion. They're the holders, New Zealand the runners-up, New Zealand against Fiji. New Zealand who come over USA, Canada, lost to South Africa, beat Argentina, beat Kenya, and Fiji, well, they won against Scotland, Tonga, lost to Australia, but then beats today Samoa and South Africa. Remarkable, these two. The two seven nations who have been the domination nations over the last 13 years, as you saw on that list just now, of the IRB series as it was when it started out. 44 cup titles for New Zealand out of 66 cup finals. And for Fiji, 47 cup finals, 19 cup titles. And this is the 68th meeting of these two. New Zealand have won 39 of them, Fiji have won 28 of them. They've never had a drawn, and they've met in 22 cup finals, 8 times in the first season of 1999-2000. So it's going to be an exciting final. Fiji, well, they won against New Zealand last 2 meetings in London and Hong Kong last season. Here's the lineup. And extraordinary, really, that the two teams with the biggest number of debutants have made it to the final. There are 7 new players in Fiji's squad. They've got, of course, the captain, Navani Bhutia. He's only played 7 times. We've got Rakamante, who's played, this is his 5th time. He scored tries. He's been outstanding. Lilai Tunai. But the other 4, Dumalailai, Langai, Raitini, and Ragu Atake, they've all made their debut this time. The star, I think, has been Rakamate. And the fastest man in the side is, without doubt, Ratu Alipate Raitini. They've been quite a revelation. So too for New Zealand. 6 debuts in Gordon Teachen's squad, with 3 in their final lineup. Tua Taungalangi, the 23-year-old from Wellington. Warwick Lambert, 21-year-old from Taranaki, and Gareth Williams-Spears from Auckland. But of course there's that outstanding quartet at the heart of New Zealand's success over the years. 184 tournaments between them. Tim Mickelson, 30 times, 32 times. Captain DJ Forbes, 52 tournaments. Lotte Raikabula, 51. Tomasti Thama, 49. So they have that core which has been so vital to them in, what, the last 4 or 5 years. So, alongside me, delighted to have Willie Losey as the ball is brought out to the middle. Nice little tradition that now. Well done, little lady.
Oh, what a special moment for her. Also for me, Nigel. First opportunity to call a final with you. I'm so excited and nervous because this is a wonderful Fijian side, and I think that New Zealand have boxed above their weight. They've lost Mark Jackman as well. He won't be in the reserves because he's dislocated his thumb yesterday.
Well, for those who are interested in Facebook, and I'm sure many are, 58% of those who voted on Facebook in .com IRB Sevens said that Fiji would win the Gold Coast Sevens Cup final against New Zealand. How do you feel about that?
I'd agree with the 57%, to be honest with you. What a team. They've been the form team. They're a terrific bunch of men.
Well, they're lining up now for trophy down there. Only the 2nd time we've been to the skilled part.
The final of the Gold Coast Sevens fever pitch. Now please be upstanding for the national anthem of Fiji, followed by the national anthem of New Zealand.
So we're going to hear now, before the start, anthems of both nations. Fiji first. And beautifully sung. New Zealand. Well, DJ Forbes and Lottie Raikambula started out from the sevens 6 years ago in Wellington. Thomas C. Tharma in the year of 2005. And Tim Mickelson 2007. I think he has possibly been their outstanding performer in this particular tournament.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it as well, Nigel. 6 new debutants was always going to be difficult. No excuses made by New Zealand, and there's the man in charge. What a special moment.
Delightful for him. An honour, of course, of his first cup final in the HSBC Sevens World Series. A 30-year-old from Buenos Aires, Argentina, Federico Anselmi. And remember, 10 minutes each way. The captain, superb captain, DJ Forbes from Counties Manukau, and opposite him, Levani Botia. Well, they are historically the outstanding performers of the game of sevens across the globe. Little block, was it that, by Raikambula? Referee says it's okay. And Tomasi Sama has to concede the 5-metre scrummage. And Fiji out of their blocks like greyhounds.
Yeah, nasty bounce for Tomasi Sama, and Langai was there. Thought that Rangamate may have been taken out, and that man there is crucial for New Zealand. It's the two number sixes in my opinion. Tomasi Sama for New Zealand, and Georgie Rangamate for Fiji.
Well, I think Tomasi Sama has the greatest vision, the greatest nous of sevens rugby I've ever seen. Quickly taken, and again it's Rangamate, and with the pressure so quickly announced by Fiji. This is the captain, Levani Botia, held there by Raikambula. Ready there with Vuetaki. This time held up by Tuatagalo. Vuetaki. Waitini, one of the quickest men in the game. But the referee, Anselmi, played advantage to Fiji.
A brilliant awareness from William Spears, who ripped the ball clean from the tackle of Waitini. Wow, what a start. Fiji dominating territory and possession.
Georgie Rangamate, 27-year-old, only played 4 tournaments, been outstanding in this particular one. 3-2, wide out, Waitini's in the corner. That acceleration. The 21-year-old from Tailevu, who say he can run 100 metres under 11 seconds. did it over an incredible 10 meters.
Well, look at the acceleration. As soon as he got it, the fend out the left, ball in the right hand meant that he could get it down. But it's just the pace of the Fijians. Once they execute, this is brilliant. William Spears couldn't get across in time. Wonderful start for Fiji.
Their principal conversion attempt, not so good that time. Scored 6 tries already in the previous 5 rounds. Experience and the new, side by side. Good start for Fiji. They've got tremendous support here behind the New Zealand goal.
Oh, one taken by Will Mickelson. And it's a run-in, no problem at all for Tim Mickelson. He's been so sharp. 87th try, and bang, come New Zealand, straight back.
It's a heavyweight title, the two best in the land. But this is tapped back by Fiji. Mickelson was there waiting for it, and it bounced up superbly. Very little that Domalolo could do, and he's got too much pace. A 15's a side winger, and he showed class once he got the ball. Have a look at this. Bounced up beautifully. Then he pinned his ears back and backed his pace. New Zealand are back.
Lilo just a bit slow to react there. This man quick off the mark, 6'5", and well, he can just stretches over the paddock with so few steps. And a great conversion by Tomasi Thama. So New Zealand take an early lead now, 7 points to 5. This could be a cracker. Lord Fisher's had limitations about where he could get the resources from, but he's done well. 6 new players in his squad. Domalai nailed there by DJ Forbes. Away by Tua Tamaloa. This is Tomasi Thama. He's the vision man, the playmaker. Good holding up work by Tinai. Up in support is Lambert. He's held up, and so Fiji get the put in to the scrum.
They circled and cut off his options, and it was that man, Latinai. He just zeroed in on him. He came out of the line, broke the defensive pattern, and just said, I have to get my hands on him. And that's what he did, and he's forced the turnover.
Coach! Up, please, up. What's number 2? That's right here. Coach! Touch! Set!
Jump Fiji from their supporters. That's enthusiasm. Wave our Tinai and close down very quickly there.
Ready for!
No love lost. No place for possession. A penalty quickly given. Nicholson thinks about the quick one.
A little bit of help from the Argentinian referee, from DJ Forbes as well. He was yelling at him that the Fijian player was off his feet. Still playing the ball, and look at that, penalties conceded.
Ready for 3-1. Timothy Wainakolo, an assistant to Alvarez Dermderi. Well, he was a star himself as a player. Won the Hong Kong title 3 times in 1991, 92. And coach of the Wardens, top team at home on the domestic scene of Sevens. First time as full-time coach. Oh, how quickly in was Mbotia. With another penalty, Fiji giving away, and quickly taken by Thama. So elusive as Thama, but the pass, well, man and ball really to Lambert.
Well, They've identified that Palmer is the playmaker, and they're just closing his space down. He just hasn't got the time that he normally has against other sides. Brilliant defence from Fiji.
Yes, great anticipation there. But Sama works his wiles. Absolutely outstanding the last couple of seasons. Maybe 31 now, but he's playing as well as ever. This young man from Manawatu. Fiji in their own 22. Sees the gap and takes it. This is Rakamate again. Oh, and it's a nice kick on. It's all on the bounce here. Rakamate, he picks it up. He slides. Can he reach? He's just short. There are 3 men for Fiji there. There's an obstruction and a penalty given anyway. The drive-in through, does it get to the line? Not quite, I don't think, with Domolailai. Ball is on the ground now. Or in the hands of Fiji, it's not on the ground. Real chance here. 3-1. And it's through with the captain. Fiji retake the lead.
That's how much it means to the fans here on the Gold Coast. What a captain he's been. Inspirational, and it came right from the break of Yamato. Stopped just short. They were going to get the advantage. He pushes off the tackle of Tim Mickelson. Too much power for William Spears, and a second try for Fiji.
Well, he's taken that role superbly from Stefano Thakau, who did so well last season. And this guy, it's only his 7th tournament, and he's only 23. And he looks mature, and he's setting the example. This man from the Wardens Club, who had such a great season the last 2 seasons at home. With the conversion, it's 12 points to 7. Fiji lead. Remember, they were the winners here last year. Great final. They were convincing, 26-12. But of course, none of them were here last time, except for Tolonisau, and he's injured, not even on the bench. So they're all new to this experience. 7 new of this Fiji squad. None of them been here before. The ones who are fit. Oh, it's almost away again. That was Rangai. Ball is there. Looking for the quick one. Ravandantaki just short. Still within 7 metres of the New Zealand line. Danger again for New Zealand. Goes through the hands of Tinai. It's Ratini. Got pace once more. Another brilliant acceleration into the corner. Brilliant Fiji. Doing the basics well. And it's Sevens heavens for their supporters.
So who wouldn't say we love Fiji with this sort of action? Around the market, on the outside, and then it was the execution again. That pass from Tinai. Look at the acceleration from Raitini. Standing start. Too much pace for William Spears. Not a contest. And look at this. The pass, the acceleration, and the delivery. His second try. Fiji's third. Wow. Just before the break. How many times did they do that?
He almost ran out through the exit. Extraordinary pace. Really acceleration from almost a standing start. The 21-year-old from Tailevu. He's second standard here. And already those first 10 minutes have passed. Half time, and Fiji lead by 10 points. 17-7.
Thank you.
Been a brilliant first 10 minutes, and it was always going to be the case of Fiji having more pace, New Zealand trying to outmuscle them, and they haven't taken the opportunities. That coming from a kick-off yet again that New Zealand didn't play.
There is coach Oski Maningolo.
Ciao, it's in a minute. Boys in a minute. Okay? Zaka chick. Eh? Tosso chico. Kunielo lele. Tosso chingna. Na kaya sa berno koya. Era sotale. Do vero mani. Do baba. Wana nabu chico na di. Wana nabu na tosso batu. Ya na ka to bina ka vitan nota.
United already coming from this new side have made it to the cup final. All credit to him, this remarkable man who's now been honoured by the board as one of the great rugby persons of history, as a member of the Hall of Fame, a coach of sevens, first time ever. And don't write anything off yet concerning the New Zealand All Blacks, as they are now officially known.
As you mentioned, but some of their experienced players need to now get ball in hand. Tomasi Tama's the key, so is Lotte Rakimbula. And the kickoff has been a concern for them right throughout the tournament, both receiving and also getting up and contesting. What a captain he has been, DJ Forbes.
Yes, DJ, Eric, Jamie, I don't think he likes to be called that, but he's a delightful guy, and has been what a remarkable representative of rugby sevens for New Zealand. Tim Mickelson, well, I know he scored 3 tries the other day for Waikato in the 15s, but he's absolutely terrific back in the sevens where he belongs. This is Langai. The new boys, Captain Botia. Such pace amongst this Fijian squad. They look so comfortable with the ball in hand, and wonderful pass there, and it's gone away from Mickelson. This time it's a sprint, and it's Raitini coming back inside, chased hard all the way by William Spears, but no one can catch that. That's a hat-trick. That is brilliant. Ratu Raitini. Well, he's made his mark. My goodness me.
Well, that's the best of his 3 as well, because he had so much work to do. That's his own 22 that you can see. And what happened here is that they bamboozled him. Mickelson came across. William Spears came in on the cut, and then he got on the outside of Mickelson. Pinned his ears back. Look at the face, the determination. And then he steps on the inside of Thama, and then just accelerates again away from William Spears. He's done it to him 3 times. What a start.
Well, what a find. This 21-year-old who has been amongst the Fiji Warriors, the 15s that is, playing in the Pacific Rugby Cup with New Zealand and Australia last February. Suddenly he's become a star of the sevens, and I'm sure what delight there must be in your beautiful islands of Fiji with this newcomer and the way that they're playing here in this final, with 7 new players in their squad. 22 points to 7.
20 past 10 local time in Fiji. They'll be huddled around the televisions in the villages.
I want to go there tomorrow.
Well, the Carver will be flying tonight. There's no doubt about that.
The restart, not 10 metres. Oh, just about, maybe. From Anselmi. The hands of Rav Guetaki from Suva. Fireman by profession, but mainly rugby, I guess. Botia. Well played, beautiful pass. Rankamate covering back is Thama, but he's made it again. Absolutely brilliant. Big, stocky, but what pace as well.
He is a rock star. Top point scorer here on the Gold Coast. Not only does he do it with the boot, but he does it with scoring tries. And that is his 7th year. Wow.
Well, absolutely. Jolie Malaviani, Rankamate made his debut in Hong Kong earlier this season.
That's the vision.
It's just fantastic.
His ability to see that Tomasi Tama was actually on the right hand side, so he kicked it out to the left. Knew he had the pace. There's his reaction, and here's the crowd. Hilarious.
You just wonder where he's been. I mean, he's 27 now, and he's absolutely brilliant. Georgie Ramkamate, another member of the Wardens and from Suva. 59 points. So they're stretching away at 27 points to 7. Still 6.5 minutes remain. And That's a mistake. Chance for New Zealand to get the free kick back on the halfway.
Well, it's the first time in 3.5 minutes they've actually touched the ball. From the kickoff, they went deep. They gave the ball and advantage to Fiji. The next kickoff from Fiji, they got it back. So what can New Zealand do? A young side, plenty of experienced players out there, but they need to score next.
Raikabula, Nicholson, wide out to the hands of William Spears, who's done well. He's been a very good debutant. But turned over, I think, there by Lapuitaki.
It's okay.
A penalty to New Zealand, not least, and it's DJ Forbes. They won't give up yet by any means. Nicely cut inside to Lamat from Raikabula. This is Yopu Yopu, another who's done well, particularly yesterday. Raikabula, midfield, held and bound down by Botia. Away they come again. Exceptional pace. The pass inside though was not accurate from Ravuitaki. Went into the hands of New Zealand. Advantage being played. Coming in on the side. There's going to be a card here, I think, against one Pandu.
Zero tolerance for a foul. He continued to kick the ball away, slowing play down, and so we've been warned about that from the start of the tournament.
Rightly so.
Come on.
Well, no.
He just keeps kicking the ball. Here he is. You can see him playing his own little game.
Okay. Thank you.
I don't know whether that was accidentally by Tomasi Sama, but you could see what happened on the close-up. It was Tinai. It's Wankantambu out for 2 minutes. So a chance here to come back to New Zealand with Yopu Yopu. Another penalty here. Still 4.5 minutes to play. Not overdone it yet. 6 penalties conceded by Fiji.
7-on-6. New Zealand need to strike here, and they're big playmakers.
Tackle's good from tonight, but on goes DJ Forbes. He's got 3 men to his left. Might have slipped it a bit quicker there. There are only 5 in defence now. With injury to Eli Tinai, somehow they're keeping away from New Zealand getting to the line, but it's not over yet. William Spears and takeaway. Well, I think that was a lost opportunity.
Of course it was. They had numbers as well, and they just couldn't execute it properly. Needed to try and draw on the players and then pass.
I don't think DJ saw what was out to his left. There's 3 men really unmarked.
And the referee's going to have a chat too, because some of the discipline as they make some changes.
Change for both teams. On comes Kyla McDonald and Jamie Barron. Jamie Barron, the new man. Kyla McDonald. Played 4 tournaments last season.
Wait, time is
Fiji still with 6 men only. Still on legal bench. Nicholson. Not the best pass made. Touch. It's a cheer from the Fijian supporters. Just under 3 minutes to go.
That pretty much sums up New Zealand's final. Pass is not accurate, not crisp, not going to hand. Now they're back to 7.
Wankantambu back on now. Policeman from Nadroga. Here the star of the day, Joji Rankamate. Fiji won this here last year. They're starting out this season with a success. By the look at it, great work from Botier, the captain. Advantage being played very quickly over on that knock-on. 2 minutes to go. Jamie Verrin trying to break away. Nailed.
What a tackle from the captain and Botier.
Mickelson breaks away on him on his own. Tonight, no half-heartedness is there in their tackles. Both sides. Warwick Lamert again. Takes it quickly, sensibly quickly. Rich Llewellyn, other of the new men. 6 in this New Zealand side as well. Learning fast into the deep end. Kyler McDonald. Overlap here surely. Rich Llewellyn. Nailed finally by Wankatambu. Duran. In fact, there's been really good defence by Fiji here. Into the last minute. 20 points ahead are Fiji here. They can't lose now, but there's a try for Kyler McDonald. Well, certainly some compensation. They've piped to the end, that's for sure. The quick conversion over is 27-12 and 35 seconds remain.
Well, they have to just play the straightforward game there. Fiji were unbelievable on defence. No one there left with 3 minutes to go. O'Donnell, what an impact he's made coming off the bench, and so seconds remain. Fiji will go back to back on the Gold Coast.
Brother Necklin, of course, was one of the stars 2 seasons back in the New Zealand squad. There's the man of the day, of the weekend really, Joji Rankamate. Absolutely outstanding. Back on his feet, he's okay. Oh, he must be so excited. First time he's in charge of Fiji as coach. His assistant normally to Alvaretti Berry. Former star, he knows what it's like to win a tournament. Coach of the Wardens as well. And played 5 tests in the 15s. And will there be one more yet? And this is allowed tonight. On the bounce, his control. Oh, it's a kind bounce, and it's a try to wrap it up in style. Absolutely brilliant individual skills that we've seen across today. And big hug from Rankamate.
Look at that smile. That'll be on the front pages of the Fiji Times. All around Suva and Mandy. Oh, look at the kick. And you can't coach this. One thing about pace and skill is just this, where you tap it again and it bounces up like it was on a piece of string. We've seen it from William Ryder, we've seen it from Wasale Serevi. Here's another superstar from Fiji.
Well, Ila Tinai, captain Wardens last season to 4 wins of the major tournaments at home. Suva and Namosi. And, well, the most experienced player on the field in the Fijian squad, and it's only his 10th performance. Well, what a play. Absolutely brilliant performance by Fiji. Not quite their record win over New Zealand. That was back in Wellington 2007, 31-0, but that was an absolutely brilliant start to their season with, what, 7 new players in their squad. They're the holders here of the Gold Coast Sevens, and they have defended their cup. Absolutely wonderful. But all credit to New Zealand, they made it to the cup final. And there's the man, well, he's put his mark on this tournament like no one else. Joji Rankamate. And what a thrill for all you supporting Fijians at home, and for the coach, his first time on that official role, Timosi Wayanikolo. 32 to 14. And this very religious nation, he's almost tears in his eyes, and I can understand that. Well, what a day it's been today and yesterday for Fiji. They have held the title, and their captain, their new captain, Levani Bhatia, is with Seb Lozier.
Levani, you've defended your title here on the Gold Coast. Tell me what it means.
Firstly, I want to thank the Lord, and also thank the supporters over here, and also the supporters back home. Also our proud sponsor, Dinsel, and also the boys. I've been proud of the boys. I've been done well this afternoon.
You're a new captain, and you've done this with 7 new players. You must be so proud of them.
I know that we got 7 new players with us. You know that we come in Fiji. We know that I trust the boys, and also the management, they trust the boys. They can come here, they can defend against the titles.
You lead the World Series. You must have a message for the people back home in Fiji.
Naka vikamuninga na nanda ni borong ching mebiti. Naka nganggo sabotai chu vikamuni. Talaga na kumanda bachu bola. Kumanda ching menakoro. Umimbi banok sesali. Boy, nganggo sabotai chu. Nawali bana bimasulaki. Nawali bana binunumi ching man. Naka.
Well done, Levani.
Thank you.
Well, can you imagine the celebrations back those beautiful islands of Fiji in the South Pacific? And here, well, it's been a wonderful day for their supporters of the Fijian side. And, well, we saw the emotional coach, Timosi Waninkole. He's now with Seb Lozier.
Timothy Panikolo, Timothy, I can see how much this means to you.
Yeah. First of all, I thank God, mighty God, for this winning. I thank the boys. They are new boys. It's the first time to come in here and play rugby. They're just playing 15 in Fiji, and it's the first time they come and play 7 and they do well. We thank the boys.
Tell me how much this means to the people back home in Fiji.
I think Fiji are all proud for the winning today. Fiji, kemani mai Fiji binawale buna be masulaki, binawale buna be nanumi. Mai rawan ang gangga na buwan non to be nanumi na masu, da babale binakataka na klo. Bubale mai bright season nasa. Na wale.
Thank you.
Na wale to mai burbo. Mere to one na wale. Bubale binakataka kemani ke mai Fiji na be tokoni. Mai rawan ang gangga na muni be tokoni, kem sakali buna baka binak. Kale buna buta si buna baka binak kale buna kudo to na dorbo wa tumbeka. Na baka nanu ni to asin rawata rawadi kuwa na bunga ni na be baka rotaki na klo. Rawakilaki na tueke na koko rawani kuwa rawata duanga na ngoni turang wa Jesu Kristo. Na valebu. The coach there bina valebu na be lutaki sa mai rawan ganga kale buna baka bina binaka. O baka bina binaka be kemuni kele. Mai vice na be to koni. Bina valebu sara. Be to koni. Ubale Bryce na bubale mai ne anasa matike ni na bubale ni tatara mana sea bina valebu na be to koni. Radira bubale mai kino bina valebu na be masulaki.
Timothy, go and join your team as they lift the Gold Coast Sevens title. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. No.
Well, what a lovely day for him, and he must have been sending a delightful message back home to all the Fijian supporters, which is basically the whole of all the islands, which is their national sport. What a start for this new Fijian side, and it just makes us all think, well, what a great season we have ahead. New Zealand too, with their new men, 6 debuts, did well and made it a real contest. But now it's the time for the presentation, so let's both go down to the MC, David Lutteral.
Well, it sounds like the crowd's got it already. Player of the Gold Coast Sevens tournament in 2012 from Fiji, George Ragamatea.
Congratulations to our player of the tournament. Well, it was a great cup final, as we mentioned, to conclude the 2012 Gold Coast Sevens fever pitch, with Fiji defeating New Zealand by 32 points to 14. I'd now like to invite Levani Bhatia, the captain of Fiji, to say a few words.
Firstly, I want to thank the Lord, and also thank the sponsor itself, and also Sharon with us. This win belongs to you, and also the supporters back home, and all the supporters on my right, and also the supporters over here. This win belongs to you, and also I thank the boys for being given their best for the game this afternoon, and also we thank the New Zealand team for being give us a good game today. Now,
The captain, what a triumph for him.
I'd now like to welcome the rest of the Fijian team to the stage to receive their individual Gold Coast Sevens Fever Pitch trophies.
The manager there, Tavita Wangarawe, coach Timothy Wainikolo, physio William
It gives me a great pleasure to now invite the Honourable Jan Stuckey to present Lavani Botia, the captain of Fiji, with the 2012 Gold Coast Sevens Cup. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for our 2012 Gold Coast Sevens Fever Pitch Cup champions, Fiji!
So what a start for this HSBC Sevens series. Fiji, the winners of the inaugural tournament. So our thanks to Australian Rugby Union and our hosts of the Gold Coast, to our TV director Steve Jamieson and our TV crew, and our broadcast manager, Proactive, Alan Morton and Thomasina Kay. And let's have a look at the table then.